This dyadic peculiarity concerning my grasp of the world is pre-Oedipal in origin, in that it stems from the time before the assimilation of a third term. That's why the dual relationship, me and the image, is always misleading. Lacan conceives that the infant's recognition of himself in the mirror and subsequent identification with that reflection is not a developmental stage, something to be got through, but a turning point in the structuring of subjectivity. It's a paradigm, in other words, of the way the human subject is permanently caught up in and captivated by a libidinal relationship to itself, a relationship which is necessarily conflictual. It's here, Lacan argues, in the mirror stage, that the ego starts to be constructed. In its reflection, the baby sees itself coordinated and whole. This sense of completion contrasts dramatically with the baby's experience of himself as fragmented and uncoordinated. Thus, the mirror stage is closely related to narcissism. Like Narcissus, the infant falls in love with its own image of wholeness, completion, idealized image. Lacan criticized existing psychoanalytic theories of his day because of their emphasis, their overemphasis, on the dual relationship of mother and baby, analyst and patient. The former, mother and baby, he insisted, never fully exists. The infant is never fully alone with his mother, but in the pre-Oedipal stage, the third element is an imaginary object, the phallus. The implication being that triangulation for the infant revolves around its perception of the mother's lack of completion, and by implication, her longing or desire for that which can never fulfill her. The heart is indeed restless, to paraphrase Augustine, until it rests in the other. While Lacan says that pedagogical procedures belong to a completely alien register to that of the analytic experience, he also sees psychoanalysis aiming at a kind of knowledge. In Seminar 2, he says that analysis isn't just a question of teaching patients things, like a psychologist might teach someone cognitive strategies. He argues that the kind of thing that's learnt in analysis is a special kind of knowledge, and he uses the French word savoir in contrast to connaissance to describe it. It's a knowledge, he says, of something unknown, or more precisely, something